Hello everyone and welcome to The Glow Show. I'm Giovanna Alexsandra and today we have a great show for you. Joining us in the studio today is Christina Gray. She's a filmmaker, actress and model, and now leading the way with her own runway coaching business. Let's take it back to the beginning. You were scouted at the age of 12 and went to win a modeling search at 15. How did being in the industry at such a young age give you a head start for the path you're on now?
It kind of taught me thick skin in a lot of ways, and I was doing a lot of things, like a lot of different shows at a very young age, going to auditions at that age too. So it was I wouldn't say it was an easy transition, but I would say that I was prepared for like the different things that they throw at you when it comes to like TV and commercial, because I'd already been in front of the camera even before 12, you know? I was dancing. So I was dancing and, you know, doing photo shoots since I was a little girl.
So you were a dancer?
I was.
Ballet.
I did dancing.
I was in ballet too.
Yeah.
Growing up in Florida, you studied musical theater and business administration. Do you feel these two interests help give you a better understanding and ability when it comes to modeling and representing big brands such as MAC Cosmetics and Bed Bath & Beyond?
I went to University of Florida, where I majored in musical theater and minored in business administration. And I think musical theater really prepared me to be comfortable on stage in front of a camera. It gave me the tools to like work for someone like MAC Cosmetics, and I did a lot of their shows. They would have like these new shows in the mall and stuff like that. So I was always like the premiere model doing new products there. And Bed Bath & Beyond, I'm like in all the mailers.
Yeah.
The print, that's when they really had like catalogs and print mailers that you see. So I was all over doing that. But yeah, for sure. I think I've just always been a performer. So yeah, musical theater, like being on stage, got me really comfortable in front of the camera.
What do you prefer, acting or modeling?
It's so hard because I love being in front of the camera, and acting just gives you another outlet to kind of, not so be different, but it kind of, you create like this vessel to be different people, but it's still coming from your true self. So I just have a love for both, but there's certain things in modeling that I'm good with not doing again. And with acting, I think I get to kind of expand more than being a model.
Now you're based in Los Angeles. You coach seasoned models and pageant girls, transforming them into runway, print, and commercial models. Can you tell us more about the process?
Absolutely. So, I coach in LA. I also do, from time to time when I travel, I have a lot of clients in Miami as well, but I do virtual lessons. So I do have clients that range from like seasoned models, recently signed models, girls that are transitioning from the pageant world and want to get into like commercial print or mainstream. And I work with a lot of them where I also teach pose classes along with runway. And I even got the opportunity to work with Wilhelmina and their new faces department, and I got to teach their new faces how to runway walk.
That's awesome. And I know you have an upcoming event. Let's talk about that. How can someone enroll to one of your workshops and keep us updated on like newsletters or anything like that?
Absolutely. So I have a few workshops coming up. One that's going to be here in LA and another one in Phoenix. You can find me on Instagram, which is at Christina Runway. I'm also going to have a website coming out. It'll be ChristinaRunway.com, and you'll be able to, book sessions with me through the website. Also on Instagram, you could reach out to me, DMing me to find me that way. And I'll be having a newsletter that will be attached to the website. People will be able to subscribe to my newsletter. You'll see all the fun updates coming out, so I'm really excited about that.
And you guys didn't know, she was my runway coach.
Yes.
And I learned a lot from her, and I also sent some of my friends to her, and she's just amazing. So you guys better go book her because you will be amazing at runway
Yes.
after you go. Over the last few years, social media platforms has given rise to overnight stars. What are some of the strengths and pitfalls of putting yourself out there online?
Yeah, I see the rise of it. I see the pros and the cons of doing social media. Absolutely for business, I think it's fantastic to get to your direct audience faster. I think it's much more faster than having a website for sure. So I think you could reach your target demographic through social media, through YouTube, Instagram. I think the pitfalls about it is that when you do put yourself out there, you know, you're open for, I guess, criticism, for people to tell you what you're doing is either wrong or you don't look a certain way. So I think it has its ups and its downs. But for me personally, it's been very positive. So luckily, I've gotten to meet people who just really praise me and say, you've inspired me. Now I wanna go back into modeling, and I've been so grateful to have met, you and other people. And also I have older clients now. I have people in their 50s and 60s coming back into modeling through social media. So I do like it for that, because it has some good, and obviously you have your trolls, and I usually get rid of them the moment I see them on the block immediately. That's how I am, like immediately. And I've done it before. I've even posted about, if you're gonna be negative on this platform,
just don't write me.
Exactly.
But I think the negative, if no one's hating, you ain't doing anything right. I always say that. If no one's hating, you ain't doing anything right. But it's always good to have a hater. So.
Yeah, and I've gotten a few, but I blocked them. I blocked them immediately.
And that's the best thing to do. So thank you for stopping by today.
Thank you for having me.
At the Glow Show. One last time, tell our viewers where they can find you on all social media platforms.
Yes, you guys could find me on Instagram at Christina Runway. So that's CHRISTINA Runway. And that's where I've been growing a lot there. And my website will be the same, ChristinaRunway.com, and that will be out at the end of January.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, stay glowing.